Morning, Nigel. Can we talk about ring sizing and the importance of actually getting the size right if you visit a jeweler to make sure they're measuring the right finger, and what actually you need to know when you're measuring for the ring?
It's a thorny question, but what you need to know is really what shape of ring and what width of ring, because what you're measuring is what will go over your knuckle, not what actually fits on your finger. So a curved court ring, which is curved on the inside, will slide over the knuckle easier than a flat D-band, which is flat on the inside. So also, if it's a very narrow ring, like a 3mm ring, that will go over the knuckle much easier than a big 6mm ring. So really, at the end, you need to put the ring on your finger and see if it fits. If it's loose and comes off, so you're flicking your hand, feeling it's a bit loose, it's too big. If you're clenching your fist because it's pinching your finger, it's too small. In between those sizes is probably at least a whole size, and that is your finger size.
Okay, can we talk about temperature as well in different times of the year?
Yes, for sure. The finger will, with temperatures, your fingers will change. Especially, obviously, in winter they can be very cold. In summer they can be very hot and clammy, so it makes a difference of getting the rings on. And beware, if you go on honeymoon and go swimming in the sea, your hands will drop down by probably at least three sizes. So there's a whole industry now of people doing underwater reclamation for people's lost wedding rings in honeymoon spots. They've gone in, it's on honeymoon, they've gone swimming, they come back out, the ring has gone. It's fallen off their finger, because your fingers will shrink, as I've said, 3 or 4 sizes in seawater.
Okay, and just for the record, if you did buy a ring that was, say, a size S, what's the biggest size you could come up and down from that?
Well, it depends on the rings a little bit. Going up is normally easier. When the metal is new and fresh, when we've made the ring, then the metal is softer. It works better, so you can size it up depending on its pattern, but certainly 1 or 2 sizes, maybe a push depending on the shape of the ring, maybe 3. Some will also go down. A plain band goes down 1 or 2 sizes reasonably easily, but a delicate pattern band obviously is much more difficult to go down. You might get it down half a size, and if it's got gemstones in, for example, you're stuck. It will go a bit bigger, but you certainly can't make it smaller, so you have to be very, very careful. We would often make a ring for a customer and lightly set the stone. So only when they come in and try it on, does it fit? If it fits, we'll set the stone. If it wants to be tighter, we'll make it a bit smaller. Only when it's perfect, then we set the stone in it.
Lovely, that's great information. Thanks very much.